Good afternoon. Today we are going to discuss about the one more LAQ. Already we discussed in the second lesson LAQs. 3 LAQs we completed. The first one is the heart structure, heart function, and the excretory system we discussed. Next lesson we are taking, that is the reproductive system. Here, now first LAQ, that is the male reproductive system. In this lesson, only 2 LAQs are important. The first one is the male reproductive system. Second one is the female reproductive system. What about the male reproductive system means? Male primary organs are the mainly the one pair of testes are present. These are which structures are present. We will discuss first. The one pair of testes. One pair of testes are present, and the one pair of epididymis. One pair of vasa deferens. One pair of vasa deferens, and one pair of vasa deferens, and urethra. Penis, and accessory glands. Yeah, these are present in the male reproductive system. Male reproductive system primary organs are the one pair of testes are present, and along with them one pair of epididymis is present, and the one pair of vasa deferens, the urethra, penis, and accessory glands. First, we are going to discuss about the we are taking the tests. What about the test we are going to discuss here? Tests or testes. These testes are the oval shape. They are having the oval shaped pinkish structures. Pinkish structures. These are the primary sex organs in the male. Primary sex organs. Where they are located? The testes are located outside of the abdominal cavity. They are present outside of abdominal cavity. Outside of abdominal cavity. Inside of the scrotum, they are present. Scrotum, bag-like structures are present. Inside of the scrotum, they are present. Inside of the scrotum, these testes are present. What it is? They are the oval-shaped pinkish structures. They are the primary sex organs in the male. The outside, it is they are present outside of the abdominal cavity and present inside of the scrotum. Here, next, these are mainly present in the means the testes are connected by the scrotum. Means they are present in the test. One pair of the testes are present in the scrotum. Bag-like structures are present. They are called as a, for example, this is the testis. Inside of the bag, they are present. That we call as the scrotum. This one is called as a scrotum. Inside, the testis is present. The testis is attached to the, means they are connected with the, this testis is connected with the scrotum by the structure that we call as a gubernaculum. Gubernaculum. See, this one is the testis. Surround of that bag-like structure is present that we call as scrotum. This is mainly helpful for the maintaining of the temperature. This is the maintaining the body temperature less than 2 degrees centigrade, maintaining by the scrotum. Then only the spermatogenesis is occur. That's why. Next, the testis is attached to the abdomen by the canal. It is attached to the means it is connected to the abdomen. It is outside of the abdomen. It is connected to the abdomen by the canal that we call as a inguinal canal. Inguinal canal is present. This inguinal canal is connected the abdominal cavity with the test. And also one more structure is there that we call as a spermatocord. Spermatocord is present. This spermatocord connects the connects the gubernaculum as well as abdominal cavity. Clear? This spermatocord is made up of which mainly the blood vessel, nerve, and the vasa deferens. These three are combined and form it as a spermatic cord that also connected with the gubernaculum that attached to the abdominal wall. Clear? The abdominal cavity, not wall. Clear? Next, see this one clearly. This one. This is the test. The inside of the test is present inside of the scrotum, and this is called as the gubernaculum. This is attached to the abdomen by the canal. That canal is called as a inguinal canal. Inguinal canal. And here the testis is connected by the cord-like structure that we call as a gubernaculum. And also it is attached to the abdomen by the cord that we call as a spermatic cord. Spermatic cord means spermatic cord is present, connect the testis with the abdominal cavity. This is the canal. Inguinal canal also present between the testis and the scrotum. Sorry, scrotum and the abdomen. The connection, the canal is present that we call inguinal canal. Inside of the inguinal canal, one cord is entered to the abdomen from the testis to abdomen that we call as a spermatic cord. Next, keep the position, the gubernaculum. Keep the particular position testis inside of the scrotum. That is helpful. Like this, three are present for the keep the position of the testis. Clear? This one is about the testis outside. Next, what is the internal structure of the testis? Here. Internal structure of testis. For example, this one is the testis. This testis is covered by the tunica albuginea. This tunica albuginea invaginate inside. Like this, they are invaginate inside. This is called as a tunica albuginea. Tunica albuginea. That is an outer layer. That layer projects inside or invaginate inside and form it as a septa, like a septa. This septa divides the testis into number of testicular lobules. Testicular lobules. Like this, each and every kidney is having how many testicular lobules means 250 testicular lobules are present. Like this, the tunica albuginea is surrounded by the testis that is invaginate inside and form it as a testicular lobules. Each and every testis is having the 250 testicular lobules are present. The inside of the testicular lobules, the number of the coiled structures are present. They are called as a seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules. Here means How many are present inside of the testicle? These spaces are there, that we call as a testicular lobules. Inside of the testicular lobules, coiled structures are structures are there. 1, 2, 3 seminiferous tubules are present. These structures we call as a seminiferous tubules. Like this, inside of the testes, total 750 seminiferous tubules are present. Clear? What is the function of the seminiferous tubules means? Inside of the seminiferous tubules, mainly two types of cells are present. They are called as a germinal epithelium. Germinal epithelium. What about the germinal epithelium means? It is surrounded by the seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules surrounded by the layer that we call as a germinal epithelium. And second is called as the Sertoli cells. Sertoli cells. Inside the Sertoli cells are present. What is the use of this one means? The germinal epithelium is mainly useful for the spermatogenesis. It is useful for the formation of the sperms that we call as that process we call as a spermatogenesis. For the spermatogenesis purpose, the germinal epithelium is useful. And also next, between them, for example, I will draw the diagram of the TS of the testes. See, otherwise see this one. Here it is the testes. These are the seminiferous tubules. For example, these are the seminiferous tubules. Inside of the seminiferous tubules, germinal epithelium is present. The testis, the seminiferous tubules TS I am drawing here. Next, inside of that, number of between them, some cells are present. These cells we call as a Sertoli cells. This is called as a germinal epithelium. Germinal epithelium. Next, between the germinal epithelium, some cells are present. They are called as a Sertoli cells. Germinal epithelium mainly useful for the spermatogenesis. They are preparing the sperms. Next, between them, some cells are present. They are called as a Sertoli cells. These Sertoli cells, what is the use of these Sertoli cells means? They give the nourishment, nutrition to the sperms, or nourishing the sperms, giving the nutrition to the sperms, or nourish the sperms. And also between these are the one seminiferous tubule TS. This is the one seminiferous tubule. Between the seminiferous tubules, between them, the tissue is present that we call as a interstitial tissue. Interstitial tissue. This interstitial tissue is having some type of cells are present. These cells we call as a Leydig cells. They are called as a Leydig cells. What is the function of these Leydig cells means? These Leydig cells are producing the hormones like androgens. Androgens are secreted by this one. Main androgen is the testosterone. Testosterone. Here, seminiferous tubules, they are having mainly the two structures are present. They are called as a germinal epithelium is present, and in between them, Sertoli cells are present. Germinal epithelium is mainly helpful for the spermatogenesis. Sertoli cells are mainly giving the nutrition, nourishment to the cells. And between the seminiferous tubules are having this. Between the seminiferous tubules, the tissue is present that we call as the interstitial tissue. Inside of the interstitial tissue, some cells are present. They are called as the Leydig cells. They are producing the hormones, the primary hormones that is called the androgens. Main androgen is the testosterone. What is the function of the testosterone means? The testosterone mainly helpful for the spermatogenesis. Means first, it is helpful in the developing the secondary sexual characters in male. Developing secondary sexual characters in male. And also, this is also helpful for the spermatogenesis also. This is the testosterone hormone also helpful in the spermatogenesis. Here, what are the functions of the testosterone? Testosterone, they develop the in the puberty time, they develop the secondary sexual character, and also they are useful for the spermatogenesis. Here, this one is about the internal structure of the testis. The testis is like this. The inside of that tubules are present. They are called as the testicular lobules. These testicular lobules are having the 1, 2, 3 means like this. Like this, coiled structures are present. They are called as the seminiferous tubules. These seminiferous tubules inside structure is like this. They are having the two types of cells. The surrounding is called a germinal epithelium. Inner between them, serotoli cells are present. What is the function? Germinal epithelium is mainly helpful for the producing of the spermatogenesis. It is useful, and also serotoli cells they are nourishing of the cell. And also inside of the testis only, between the seminiferous tubules, the Leydig cells are present. They are producing the androgens. Main androgen is the testosterone that is maintain the developing the secondary sexual character and also spermatogenesis. This is about the test, primary organs test. Next, I'll draw the diagram about the testes, about the male reproductive system. Then you can understand easily. Along with me, draw the diagram. Try to draw the diagram. It's the diagram carries the 3 marks. That's why you practice the diagram. It's compulsory diagram. These are the number of seminiferous tubules. Bulbourethral gland. Next, prostate gland. Seminal vesicles. Epididymis. Vasa efferentia. Rete testis. Urethra. Urinary bladder. Ureter. Next, already we discussed the one pair of tests are present. These are the present outside of the abdominal cavity. Inside of the scrotum, they are present, and the inside of the scrotum, they are attached with the gubernaculum. Here, like this, this one is called as a gubernaculum with the keep the position to the testis. That one is useful. And the between the abdominal cavity and the scrotum, the canal is present. That we call as a inguinal canal. Already we discussed inguinal canal. Connect the abdominal cavity with the scrotum, and in that one cord is present, that is called as a spermatic cord. This spermatic cord can attach to the testis with the abdominal cavity, and this is also keep the position. And spermatocord is made up of with the blood vessel, nerve, and vasa defense. Next, what it is inside of the testis, number of testicular lobules are present. These testicular lobules are having the, see this one here curved is the seminiferous tubules are present. These seminiferous tubules, they are attached one place that we call as a rete testis. That rete testis opens into the vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia opens into the epididymis. Here I am writing here first the seminiferous tubules are there. Seminiferous tubules, they are present inside of the testicular lobules. The seminiferous, inside of the seminiferous tubules, the spermatogenesis is occur. These all the seminiferous tubules collectively opens into the rete testis. Rete testis opens into the vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia. This vasa efferentia opens into the epididymis. Epididymis. Here, the first is the, in the main reproductive system, first organs are the tests. Tests are opens into the epididymis. Tests inside what it is present, inside of the test, seminiferous tubules are present. They opens into the, they collectively opens into the rete testis. Rete testis opens into the vasa efferentia. Vasa efferentia opens into the epididymis. Now the epididymis. Second one pair of epididymis. These epididymis divided into three parts. They are called as a first one means the where the vasa efferentia opens in the into the epididymis. That part we call as a caput epididymis. Caput epididymis. Next, second part, the first anterior first part is called as a caput epididymis. Second one is called as a corpus epididymis. Last one, tail part is called as a cauda epididymis. This cauda means what is the use of the epididymis means. The epididymis is mainly helpful for the give the space for the sperm storaging purpose and the maturation purpose. Means epididymis give the space for the sperms for the maturation as well as for the developing purpose. They are useful. Clear? Next, the epididymis, the cauda epididymis. Last one is called as the cauda epididymis. This cauda epididymis opens into the long tubular structure that we call as a vasa defense. This, what about the vasa defense? See this one. Vasa defense. Next, third part, the one pair of vasa defense. See, long structures arise from the testis, both the sides, right and left side, both the sides. The long tubular structures are present. These tubular structures, actually they arise from the testis. They goes to the abdominal cavity by the inguinal canal. Already I said the canal is present between the abdominal cavity and the scrotum. Through that scrotum, vasa defense enter into the abdominal cavity that is present in the outside of the abdominal cavity. From the outside of the abdominal cavity, they connected to the abdomen by the inguinal canal. Through the inguinal canal that passes and cross over the urinary bladder, and the urinary bladder, the inside of the means above the urinary bladder, both of them are get joined. Left side vasa defense and the right side vasa defense, both of them are get joined here in the, above the urinary bladder. Here, this one is about the vasa. What is the function of the vasa defense means they transfer the sperms from the testis to the inside of the testis to the urethra. Here they commonly opens into the both the vasa defense commonly opens into the structure next structure that we call as a this is the urethra. Here opens into the urethra. Urethra is arise from next part is called as a urethra. The urethra arise in the inside of the urinary bladder. Arise inside of the urinary bladder. Ends with the urethral meatus. The outer opening, external opening is there now, that we call as a urethral meatus. Urethra is having the opening that we call as a urethral meatus. The up to the here means it is started in the urinary bladder, ends with the urethral meatus, that is called as a urethra. Here, urethra is a long tubular structure that is started in the urinary bladder, ends with the urethral meatus, along with the total penis that will be occur. This urethra is the common passage for the urine, or also called as it is also useful for the eliminate exit of the urine as well as semen. Here, while the urine is eliminated out and also semen in the ejaculation time, the semen is also eliminate out by the urethra only. Here, this one is urethra. After that, the next part, last penis. Here, after the urethra, next part is the penis. Penis is actually external genitalia, and surrounding of that urethra, the number of muscles are present. They are called as a two types of muscles are present. Then is called the one is called as a corpora. Cavernosa. In the dorsal side or upper side, the two muscles are present, longitudinal muscles are present. They are called as a corpora, cavernosa. Next, down means the ventral side, one more muscle is present, that we call as a corpus spongiosum. Corpus spongiosum. Means the penis is having the penis is the external genitalia. Inside of the center, the urethra is present. The penis is surrounded by the muscles. The dorsal side or upper side, the two longitudinal muscles are present. They are called it as a corpora, cavernosa, and the second one is the down means ventral side. They are present. They are called as a corpus spongiosum. Here, that means the penis opens out through the urethral meatus. Next, this one is about the penis. Next is the accessory glands. Mainly in the male reproductive system, having the three pairs of the accessory glands are present. First one is called as a seminal vesicles. Seminal vesicles. Second is called as a prostate glands. Next, third one is the bulbourethral glands, are also called as a Cowper's glands. Bulbourethral glands. Another name of bulbourethral glands is called as a Cowper's glands. These are the associated male reproductive glands. They are the first one is the first seminal vesicle. See this one. These two are the seminal vesicles. The seminal vesicles are mainly down of the urinary bladder. They are present. Down of the urinary bladder, one pair of the seminal vesicles are present. Seminal vesicles commonly opens into the urethra. This side seminal vesicle, they are opens into the urethra. Seminal vesicles are producing the seminal fluid, that we call as a seminal fluid. This seminal fluid, the 60% of the semen is formed by this seminal fluid. Semen is formed by the some type of fluid. Seminal fluid is also present in this one. 60% of the through the inside of the total semen, 60% constituted by the seminal fluid only. Here, next it is containing the seminal fluid. I'm writing here. See, seminal fluid. Mainly they are having the mainly fructose is present inside of the seminal fluid. Fructose is present and the proteins are present. Citric acid. Inorganic phosphorus. Inorganic phosphorus is present. And the potassium is present. Potassium. And also prostaglandins. Prostaglandins. Then also present inside of the seminal fluid. Seminal fluid is it constitutes the total semen 60%, and it is having the seminal fluid is having the these substances are present: the fructose and the proteins, citric acid, inorganic phosphorus, and the potassium, and the prostaglandins are present. Fructose is mainly useful for the giving energy to the sperm movement time, giving the energy purpose. Fructose is mainly useful. The seminal fluid is the alkaline in nature. This is about the seminal vesicle. Clear? In the accessory glands, the first one is the seminal vesicles. The seminal vesicles are constitute the producing the seminal fluid. That is like this. Next is the prostate gland. These prostate glands are present in the down of the seminal vesicles and the urinary bladder. Down of the urinary bladder or the seminal vesicle, one pair of prostate glands are present. These prostate glands are producing the secretions. They are having the slightly acidic in nature. Slightly acidic in nature. Before that, seminal fluid is alkaline nature. This one is a slightly acid in nature, and these prostate glands are constituted in the semen 15 to 30% constituted by this one. These prostate glands are mainly activate the sperms, and also for the movement they are mainly useful, and also sometimes it is also giving the nourishment to the sperms. Here this one is about the second gland, prostate gland. Prostate gland is a producing fluid is a slightly acidic, and it constitutes the 15 to 30%, and it is mainly useful for the activating of the sperms. Next, last one is the bulbourethral glands or Cowper's glands. These are present down of the prostate glands. The prostate glands are down of the seminal vesicles, and the bulbourethral glands are present down of the prostate glands. One pair is present. These bulbourethral glands are also called as Cowper's glands. These are again, their secretions are alkali in nature. And what is the use of this one means these mainly lubricate the urethra. They are useful. Yeah, they are useful for the lubrication of urethra. Why means the urethra is a common passage for the urine and semen that is having the acid in nature urine. That's why for the neutralizing purpose, for the lubrication purpose, they are having the their secretions are having the alkali in nature. Lubrication of urethra. Next, this is about the male reproductive system. Total male reproductive system. Again, one more time, I'll explain detailedly. I'll take the next page. Briefing, I'm briefing this one. See this one. The male reproductive system. What are the primary organs? The primary organs are the one pair of tests. one pair of epididymis, one pair of vasa deferens, urethra, penis, accessory glands. The tests are present in the outside of the abdomen. They are the actually primary male sex organs. They are oval in shape, oval and pinkish in shape. They are present outside of the abdominal cavity. Inside of the scrotum, they are present, and they are attached to the scrotum by the gubernaculum, and keep the testis position by the gubernaculum, and the testis is attached to the abdominal cavity by the spermatic cord. Here, spermatic cord. This spermatic cord mainly connect the testis with the abdominal cavity, and it is spermatic cord is made up of with the blood vessels, nerve, and the vasa deferens. Next, the inside of the testis, the inside of the testis, number of lobules are present. They are called as a testicular lobules. Testicular lobules. These testicular lobules are having the 1, 2, 3 seminiferous tubules are present inside of the each and every testicular lobule is having the 1, 2, 3 seminiferous tubules. Seminiferous tubules are present. These inside of the seminiferous tubules, the two types of cells are present: germinal epithelium, and the Sertoli cells. Germinal epithelium mainly helpful for the spermatogenesis. Forming sperms are nourished by the cells that we call as a Sertoli cells. Nourish the sperms. Here, this one is about the testis. The inside of the testis only. See this one, inside of the testis only. The mainly the retate testis. The number of the seminiferous tubules are collectively connected by the retate testis is there. Retate testis is connected by the vasa deferens. Vasa deferens opens into the coiled structure that we call as the epididymis. The inside only, they are not outside. The inside only, they are having the first three parts are there: epididymis, caput epididymis, middle one is called as a corpus epididymis, and the last one tail part is called as a cauda epididymis. This cauda, what is the use of the epididymis means it gives the space for the storaging of the sperms, and also maturation purpose they are helpful. Next part is called as the vasa deferens. These are the last part of the cauda epididymis opens into the vasa deferens. These are the one pair of long tubular structures are present. They are combinedly opens into the urethra above the urinary bladder. Next one is the what? Urethra. Next, urethra is the common passage for the urine as well as semen. That's why the main reproductive system is called as a urinogenital system. Here, next the urethra is originates in the above the urinary bladder. Above the urinary bladder, inside of the urinary bladder, it ends with the urinary meatus. Here, urethral meatus, they are end. Here, this is about the urethra. Next is the next part is called the external genitalia that we call as the penis is present. This penis is mainly made up of with the three types of muscles are present. The dorsal two muscles, they are called as corpora cavernosa. Two muscles, dorsal muscles are present. They are called as corpora cavernosa. one ventral muscle is there that we call as a corpus spongiosum. Next, it is ends with the glans penis. It is covered by the skin. Next one is already the accessory glands. The accessory glands are mainly three types of accessory glands are present. They are called as a seminal vesicles, prostate glands, Cowper's glands are also called as a bulbourethral glands. Seminal vesicles, they are present below the urinary bladder. They are commonly opens into the urethra. Both the same vasa defense open, along with the vasa defense, they opens into the urethra. That we call as a seminal vesicles. One pair they are present. They are commonly opens into the both vasa defense and the seminal vesicles ducts are opens into the common passage that we call as a urethra. Next, the down of the prostate gland, the down of the seminal vesicles, the one pair of the glands are present. They are called as a prostate gland. These prostate glands are constitute the seminal fluid. The 15 to 30% they are constitute. This one is mainly useful for the activating of the sperms. They are mainly useful. Next one is the last one. Bulbourethral glands are also called as a Cowper's glands. Their secretions are acid in nature. They neutralize the urethra. That's why they are helpful in the lubrication of urethra. Lubrication of urethra. This one is useful. Here, this one is about the total reproductive system. To practice the diagram. Diagram is very, very important. See, this one is the diagram. You want to take down this diagram? It's okay, we will continue tomorrow same this time.